Hello Capricorn, how are you doing? Okay, so Capricorn, you ruled you ruled by Saturn, okay? And Saturn is sitting in your third house. Now Neptune is on the cusp between your third and fourth. And the Sun is entering into your fourth house and shedding the light on all matters related to your family, your home of residence, your homeland, your family members back home, or your roots, and all those or along those lines. Okay, now Venus is the ruler of your fifth house and the ruler of your 11th house. Sorry, your 10th house. Okay, so Venus is the ruler of your 5th and your 10th, and is retrograde in your 4th house. You know, Capricorn, and before I start doing the predictions for you, can you watch Sagittarius reading? Because I feel there's something relevant in the Sagittarius reading to you. Okay, because Sagittarius is your 12th house. But anyways, so let me say it again. Venus is retrograde in your 4th house and is the ruler of your 5th and your 10th. So what I see from this, okay, there could have been a relationship was or started off as a flirtation at your workplace, okay, but is causing chaos in your 4th house. It's like your partner or your family members, because remember, the Sun is shedding the light on Venus, exposing what was hidden. So this relationship that started as flirtations or flirting with a coworker, it's coming to the light. It's being exposed. You're trying to hide it. You're trying to, bury it under the rug. But it's coming to the light. It's being revealed. And because Saturn is in your 3rd house, what I see is there was some sort of communication. Could be a mail or email or a text message or a phone call that came to you, communicated to you, and it was seen by somebody from your family member. Okay, it was exposed basically. Because Saturn is realistic. Saturn doesn't keep anything hidden. And Saturn is your ruler. Although you are trying to hide it, you are trying to, push it under the rug, but it's revealed. Because, the Sun is exalted in your 4th house and is forming a Cazimi with Venus. Venus is the ruler of your 5th and your 10th. I don't see support here. In fact, I see that there is accusations. There is, how do I say that? There's some combative situation, or somebody is facing you with the truth. Confrontation. Sorry, the word is like completely disappeared. There's confrontation here at your workplace about whatever was happening here. I see accusation. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't see it as rumors. I see it as accusation. Now, Mercury is in your 4th house, rules over your 6th house. Once again, your workplace, your relationship with your co-workers, your daily routine, as well as your health matter and your pets. Mercury also rules over your ninth house. Okay? So, once again, something related to your workplace, something related to your, also the 6th, where Jupiter rules over your 12th, okay? And the ruler of your 6th is retrograde in your 4th. Whatever the situation you are dealing with that's related to your work, co-workers, your status, your public image is being exposed, okay? It's being open to the public. People are hearing about it. It's being revealed. Secrets is coming out to the public. There are so many accusations, and you are going to be confronted with all of this. And it's not going to be pleasant whatsoever. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay? Now, it doesn't have everything I mentioned related to one Capricorn. There are multiple messages here I mentioned. It could be related to your health matter. It could be you've been hiding something related to your health, but now health, this is your health, and it's in retrograde. It's might gonna force you to seek healthcare somewhere in foreign land, or it's gonna force you to travel, okay? For others, whatever related to your 10th house, it might gonna force you to travel and leave the situation because it's affecting you. It's affecting your image. It's affecting your status. It's affecting your reputation. That's what I'm trying to. It's affecting your reputation. So the only option left for you is to leave and travel and let go. You know? Yeah, that's what I see for you, Capricorn. Once again, you need to watch the reading for Sagittarius because I see something relevant here to you. Okay, wish you best of luck, Capricorn. Hello, Aquarius. How are you doing? Okay, so Aquarius, this is you. Okay, sorry, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, everything is happening in your 3rd house. All the activities, all the communications, all the conversation, all the agreements that you're trying to sign, all the, the back and forth, and discussions, it's happening in your 3rd house. Okay, Mercury naturally, okay, rules over the 3rd house. Even though the 3rd house now is Aries, but because it's your 3rd house, Mercury is the natural ruler, okay, of the 3rd house and is in retrograde. Mercury also rules over your 5th house and rules over your 8th house, okay? And is retrograde in your 3rd house. The Sun on the 20th enters into your 3rd house, and on the 22nd is going to form a Cazimi or a conjunction, okay, with Venus. Venus rules over your 4th and rules over your 9th, okay? Libra is your 9th house. Now, let's take it one step at a time, Aquarius, and I'm not going to lie to you. I have positive and negative messages for you. That's what I see. I'm not going to make you wear rose-colored glasses, okay, and sugarcoat my predictions like other astrologers, or they're just spreading lies and deception just for the sake of views. I'm going to tell you the way it is, okay, the truth as it is. This is your 3rd house. Everything is happening here in your 3rd house. The Sun just entered in your 3rd house. So the Sun is actually shedding the light on your 3rd house, your 4th house, your 5th house, your 8th house, and your 9th house. Because look, Mercury and Venus, the rulers of the houses I just mentioned, are sitting here in your 3rd. So there's lots of communication, lots back and forth, lots of negotiation, okay? Lots of combative debate, discussions. You need to have control over your behavior, Aquarius. I'm not going to lie to you, because you kind of being impulsive. You feel like the power and the control is in your hand because Pluto is sitting here. Pluto's at 1 degree, so this is going to affect very early born Aquarius. But Pluto also, if you are being deceptive or lying or trying to control others, Pluto, the consequence of Pluto is even more painful than even Saturn, which is sitting in your 2nd house. So look, Aquarius, Pluto in your 1st and Saturn in your 2nd. Okay? Now, if you are being honest, I wouldn't worry about it because Saturn's going to support you. But if you are being deceptive and doing something under the rug, something hidden, something like related to criminal activities or whatever, because this is the lower vibration of Pluto, then you are going to be exposed. People are going to see it. Okay? They're going to, the sun, it's going to be exposed. The sun is shedding the light here. It's going to be communicated on social media and the media, mainstream media, everything. If there are lies, deception, criminal activities, murder, money laundering, sex trafficking or women traffic, children, whatever. Okay, it's going to be exposed. There are things going to be exposed in the social media. People are going to talk about it. Okay, even if it's related to your family roots or your homeland, or I feel like I'm saying this to Zelensky, but never mind. Okay, not everybody is Zelensky. Okay, but this is the energy now, Aquarius. This is the energy. You need to be honest and tell the truth, because as long as you're honest and telling the truth and you're away from any criminal activities, you are going to be supported by Pluto, okay? And you are going to be supported in your 2nd house by Saturn. But if you're telling the lies and you're deceitful, okay, and you are involved in any money laundering, criminal activities, Saturn's going to expose you and Pluto is going to expose you both. And it's something related to money laundering. I don't know. That's what I see, because look, Neptune was sitting here. So there is something hidden, something deceitful. But now Neptune is heading towards, and we just had actually on the 17th, please watch the video, the first part of the video where I was talking about the collective and the general energy and how it's affecting us on the mundane level. There was a Cazimi, Neptune Cazimi. Okay, so there is something is being exposed despite the efforts to hide it. Okay, it's been exposed. Nonetheless, there is serious communication. There is an efforts are made here to reach an agreement, but there is going to be delay. And if there was an agreement was done before, it's going to be overridden. It's going to be voided. If you did any agreement or you're signing a new agreement during Mercury and Venus retrograde, it's going to be voided later on. It's going to be changed. Something happens going to override whatever agreement you've done before. Even if there is a promise of money coming to you, or I don't know, some sort of support or whatever, it's going to be changed. I rest assured. Okay, now for others, if it could be arguments, because this is your 3rd house, right? It could be a debate or arguments or miscommunication with your siblings, with your neighbors, or related to your vehicle, some sort of transportation, electronics, something along those lines. Okay? It's not going to go through. It's going to be delayed. There are some truths, some realities are being exposed here. There are people going to come to you and tell you, okay, this is what happened. We need to know the truth. Can you tell us the truth? There are things here, situation, people, whatever, seeking the truth. Because they heard something, they learned something, new information. For some, it's false information. For others, it is it's truth being revealed. Because look, when the sun comes, the sun overpowers these planets, overpowers Venus, overpowers Mercury. So there is some sort of something exposed, some sort of revelation, Okay, something put in the social media to expose something. Okay, and that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Once again, you need to tell the truth. Now, remember, the sun rules over your 7th house and is in your 3rd house. And this is the house of open enemy. This is the house of your relationship with others. Either romantic, either job, either open enemies or known enemies. Okay, and the sun is here. That's why I'm telling you there is something revealed, something exposed. So you need to deal with it. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Best of luck. Hello, Pisces. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. So, Pisces, the North Node is in your sign, and Saturn is in your sign. Neptune is on the cusp. Neptune is your ruler, is entering your 2nd house. Okay, and the beginning of the week, when I'm recording, there was a conjunction, and still there is a conjunction, okay, between Neptune and the sun. That's what we call Neptune Cazimi. Now, Venus is the ruler over your 3rd house and is the ruler over your 8th house. Sorry, 8th house is here, and the 3rd house. Venus is retrograde in your 2nd house, okay, and Mercury also is retrograde. Mercury is the ruler over your 4th house and the ruler over your 7th house, your opposite house, where the South Node is. And we just had a full moon lunar eclipse in your 7th house. So that could have been a relationship ended, okay, to open something new for you. Okay, or maybe you reached a settlement related to your relationship. You could have been dealt with a known enemy. You could have been dealt with some situation related to your job. Okay, that's what the 7th house is. Something ended here, but there is something new is opening up. And I mentioned that in my previous reading. Okay, I said we will have a new moon solar eclipse in your 2nd house. That's going to open new doors for you, Pisces. Okay, the new moon solar eclipse, it's going to be at the end of March, on March 29th. But now, but now, the sun entered into, and the sun is shedding the light in your 2nd house. So you need to do re-evaluation related to how you communicate with others, how maybe you reinvent something related to maybe your resume, or rewrite your resume, okay, retype it or change it, okay, amend it technically. I'm just giving you a scenario, okay. For others, it's also related to your 7th house, how you communicate with your partner. If you want to send them a text message, you want to call them, okay, you want to send them an email, you need to review that email before you send it off, okay. You need to think about what you're going to say. Don't just say something harsh. If it's related to your money, okay, I see that there was some loss, okay, some sort of related to your income, but it's going to change at the end of the month. But nonetheless, the sun is shedding the light on these 2 houses, the 2nd house, and the 8th house, the 2nd and the 8th house. For some reason, all of a sudden, the 3rd house, the 3rd house and the 8th house, and also that's Venus, and also Mercury rules over your your 4th house and your 7th house. 4th, this is your 4th house, and this is your 7th house, and this is your 8th, and this is your 3rd. Okay, so there is some sort of re-evaluation, reinventing something, recommunicate, renegotiation. Okay, you could have found something related to shared resources with your, and because of loss here in this house, your 7th house. So this is causing, maybe your partner quit their job. I don't know, maybe you. But there is lack. Whether it is due to loss in your job or loss in your partner's job. Okay? I see some sort of financial lack. I'm not going to lie to you, Pisces, but it is going to change. Now, for others, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? Yes, there is going to be elevation in your second house by the end of the month, and you could have felt it already. But I feel for some of you, not all of you, Pisces, there is deception. It's like you have done something to deceive others, to make others see you in a different way than who you actually are. Neptune. Neptune is your ruler. I'm not going to lie to you, Pisces. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay? Whether you like it or not, I see some deception. That's not going to be applicable to all Pisces. But I see some of you, you have planned something in a way that's deceiving. There are lies. There is deception. You're trying to betray yourself in a way that's different than who you really are. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm going to say it again. We are going to have a total lunar eclipse in September in your house. Okay? So whatever you're trying to do now, if it's not honest, if it's not truthful, if there is deception, if there are lies, it's going to be exposed and revealed. And it's going to put you in a very bad position. Okay? You're going to feel like, what the hell did I do? I shouldn't have done that. Now, once again, that's not going to apply to everybody. Okay? But, because right now, what I see, because I see support for you. I see support coming your way. Okay? I see, once again, there's going to be elevation. There's going to be effort, the new doors opening related to your money. Okay? Your own resources. Your income source. Now, whatever that happened around this time, because once again, Mercury is retrograde and is affecting is the ruler over your fourth house. Okay, it's going to affect your relationship with your family. Maybe if it was a lack of financial hardship, it's going to probably, you're sending money to your family, you're trying to support a family member. Okay, so it's going to, or maybe you're trying to purchase a house. So wait, don't do that now. Don't do that now, because everything is retrograde. Venus and Mercury both are retrograde. Okay, wait until April. I see new doors opening for you. I see increase in income. Or maybe new job or something along those lines by the new moon solar eclipse. But once again, at this point in time, you need to reevaluate everything. You need to revisit these agreements or these communication, or maybe, as I said, fix your resume, like rewrite it, retype it. Okay? Yeah, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I wish you best of luck.